Swift Tuesday. I'm super excited. We're going to be learning how to play Getaway Car, which has been rumored around the internet that this may potentially be Taylor's next single, which is super exciting because that means we get another music video to just watch like 10 million times and figure out all the little hidden details. I know I'm not the only one that does that. This song is really actually pretty easy to pick up. There are a couple different chord progressions, and there is a bar chord thrown in to this second chord progression. So I just want to be honest and open that there is a bar chord before we continue on with this tutorial. I don't want to just like, you know, throw it in there and just, you know, shock you guys. I'm just gonna put it out there right now. But it's one of the easier bar chord shapes, and you only strum down on it one time, and you only play it once in the entire song. So if that isn't enough to convince you to stick around and learn this song and potentially play your very first bar chord, I don't know what will. Because most likely if you are here, this is probably a song that you really want to learn. So I would definitely suggest just going all in. You got this. I believe in you. You can do this. I'm going to be with you here the entire way. So first off, what you're going to need is obviously a guitar tuned to standard, and also make sure it's properly tuned up, not just like, oh, I know it's tuned to standard. No, like grab your tuner and tune it up before you play it. Grab an app if you don't have a clip-on tuner, and you can use that as well, because not only is it going to sound better, but it's really good for training your musical ear. And by the way, if you hear this chair squeaking, it's because it is a squeaky chair, and I think I need a WD-40 it. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and jump into the close-ups for our chords if you need those. So starting off, we have a C major. We're gonna move on to a G major, to a D minor. Now the F major I'm not actually counting as the bar chord. This is not our bar chord in the song because I know a lot of you also like to do this open shape too. You can do that. I personally, like, this is not my thing. This is not my jam. I don't like doing this. You can even bar the first two strings like this. Boom, boom. That's also an F major. It's the same thing. But I just choose to play it this way. You can play it open if you want to. But the bar chord is coming. Then we're gonna go ahead and continue on to a D major. Then we have an A major, an E minor, and then we would have a G major again in this progression. However, I already showed you guys the G major. We're going to have a G minor. This is our bar chord in the song. This is the one I was talking about. So 3rd fret here. It's not the same shape as the F bar chord shape because you remove the middle finger, and it's here on the 3rd fret. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to strumming patterns. I'm trying to like get myself into frame here because this is a new setup for me. I'm filming this all on my phone, by the way. I'm super excited about this, so it's awesome. So much easier, no soft boxes. This is great. It's like old YouTube style almost. It's like bringing me back to old days, except I filmed it on my MacBook. Anyways, so on to strumming patterns, I have 3 of them for you. We're gonna start off really basic, really simple. If you're a beginner, you're going to love this, and you can just carry this throughout the entire song if you need to start here. Just a simple single down strum. Let's just do a C major because that's the chord that we're starting on, and you just strum down. Like that. So this simple pattern is actually how I open up the song. This is how I would play it. Like if I were to actually perform the song live, this is how I would open the song. So the progression goes from C major to G major to D minor to F major. So starting off with the lyrics, you would have, I got this. I totally know the lyrics. I didn't forget them. It was the best of times, the worst of crimes. I struck a match and blew your mind, but I didn't mean it, and you didn't see it. That's exactly how I would start off the song because it's you know, it hasn't picked up yet. It's just opening. It's very soft. By the way, there is no guitar in the song at all. So this is completely my 100% own interpretation. So I just kind of like picked strumming patterns that I felt worked really well for the song. So if you don't like the whole single down strum thing, just like do whatever you want. You can even throw in like a picking pattern if you want. Also, if you're a beginner, feel free to carry single down strums throughout the entire song if you need to, and then just build your way up. Our second pattern, a little bit more complex. I'm gonna sample it here on the C major. It's gonna sound like this. So that's down, up, mute, down, up, mute, down, down, up. So you're gonna see the pattern right here. The X's stand for mutes. Just like when you see a chord chart, like an X, that means don't play that string. Well, this is gonna mean like don't ring out the strings. Like it's gonna mean just like mute the strings. So basically you go down, up, mute. So when you come back up, after that up strum, you're gonna take the side of your palm and you're just gonna hit down on the strings to mute them. So it's down, up, mute, down, up, mute, down, down, up. But I'll take it a little bit slower. So we have down, up, mute, down, up, mute, down, down, up, without any chords at all. This is the best way to practice. Down, up, mute, down, up, mute, down, down, up. Just like that. Now this pattern I like using in the pre-chorus, so the part where it goes, X marks the spot, I fell apart, I was lying myself, I knew it from the first, old fashioned we were cursed, we never had a shotgun shot in the dark. So that's where I like to use it. Now into the chorus is where we're gonna have our third and final strumming pattern, and this one is kind of a mouthful. It's kind of long, but I feel like it might be a little bit easier than this previous one. Or not, just kind of depends. So this one is gonna sound like this. Sampling on C major again. So I'm gonna break that down a lot slower. It is down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up. And now I'm gonna play it without a chord here. Down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, and 2, 3, 4, and just like that. And when I was playing it out like that, obviously, you know, I was moving my forearm a lot more because I slowed it down, but just know that when you speed up the pattern, this is really going to be more so like stationary right here, like your forearm, and it's more so in the wrist. So you're really going to use your wrist with this pattern here. So it's going to be like this. So that is literally everything that you're going to need to know for how to play Getaway Car, strumming pattern wise. Now, I'm going to note something here first before we get into a full playthrough, is that during the bridge, we're going to have a little bit of a chord swap between the G major and that G minor that I showed you guys earlier. So what's going to happen here is the bridge is going to give us a new chord progression. We're going to have that D major to the A major, to E minor, to G major. That's the first line of the bridge. Now the second line, watch closely. Back to D major, to A major, to E minor, and then G minor, just like that. And then it'll go back to D, A, E minor, G. The G minor you just play one time. It's the second line in the bridge. So I'll sample it with the lyrics and then you can practice it and then we'll run into a full playthrough of the song. So here we go. We were jet set, Bonnie and Clyde, till I switched to the other side, to the other side. It's no surprise I turned you in. So that is where that G minor kicks in, and I feel like it's very easy for people to confuse that part with just playing a G major because it sounds very close, but you can hear the difference. So I just want to show you guys the difference real quick. So we have, 'cause us traitors it sounds like it fits, right? But it's bright. It's too bright because this is a sad line because us traders never win. This relationship is not going to work out. So now I'm going to play it with a G minor so you'll hear what it's supposed to sound like. Because us traders never win. And the G minor, obviously it's minor, and minor chords, you know, we describe them as sad sounding. And that minor just pulls down on it a little bit. Never win, you know, never win. That's too bright, right? Never win. That sounds happy. Never win. That's what we want, the sad, like, you know, that's what we're going for here. That's what Taylor went for. So that is how you play that part. And then after that, that's the only place you play the G minor. So if you were freaking out about the whole bar chord thing, I think that's really easy. So just practice your transition from E minor to G minor. And I feel like it's just one of the most accessible bar chord shapes. I feel like it's so much easier than, you don't even have to worry about your middle finger. It's just this. So, I mean, like, yeah, it's gonna be a little difficult and challenging at first, but you'll get it. All right, so now I'm just gonna take you guys through a full playthrough of the song. So if you wanna jam along with me, feel free to grab your guitar, and here we go. And I'm gonna do this without any lyrics. We're gonna see how this goes, because y'all know how I am with flubbing the lyrics sometimes, but we got this. It was the best of times, the worst of crimes. I struck a match and blew your mind, but I didn't mean it, and you didn't see it. The ties were black, the lies were white, and shades of gray and candlelight. I wanted to leave him, I needed a reason. As marks the spot where we fell apart, it wasn't well, I was blind in my sight. I knew it from the first old-fashioned we were cursed. We never had a shotgun shot in the dark. You were driving the getaway car, we were flying, but we never get far. Don't pretend it's such a mystery. Think about the place where you first met me. You were riding the getaway car. There were sirens in the beat of your heart. Should've known I'd be the first to leave. Think about the place where you first met me. In a getaway car, but we never get far. No, nothing good starts a getaway car. Just the great escape, the prison break, the light of freedom on my face, but you weren't thinking, and I was just drinking. Well, he was running after us, I was screaming, go, go, go. With the three of us, honey, it's a sideshow and a circus and a love story. And now we're both sorry, both sorry. That is marks the spot where we fell apart. He poisoned the well, had a man for himself. I knew it from the first old-fashioned we were cursed. It hit you like a shotgun shot to the heart. You were driving the getaway car, we were flying, but we never get far. Don't pretend it's such a mystery. Think about the place where you first met me. You were riding the getaway car. There were sirens in the beat of your heart. Should've known I'd be the first to leave. Think about the place where you first met me. In a getaway car, no, we never get far. No, nothing good starts in a getaway car. We were jet set, Bonnie and Clyde, oh, until we switched to the other side, until the other side. It's no surprise I turned you in, oh, 'cause us traders never win. I'm in a getaway car. I left you at the motel bar, took the money in the bag and I stole the keys. go. This is such an awesome song. Really cool, really catchy. And I hope you learned something new today. Hopefully you learned how to play your very first bar chord. And if you didn't get it down right away, you will. You just have to be patient. Just be patient, you'll get it. So if you guys have any other T-Swift requests for future Taylor Swift Tuesdays, please leave them down below in the comment section, because I would love to know if you guys want to learn something else from Reputation or from another era of Taylor Swift. I would definitely love to know. Feel free to even tweet them to me. Send me your practice videos on Instagram. Tag me at Guitar Goddess TV. I would love to see your practice check-ins. Seriously, do not be afraid to send me a video, because I will watch and I will like it and I will comment on it. And I just genuinely love seeing you guys learn from my videos, because it's more than just seeing the usernames in the comment section, which is cool. I love comments, but like actually seeing your guys' faces and you guys playing guitar is like the coolest thing ever. And knowing that I taught you guys a song, it's the coolest thing. And I keep saying it's the coolest thing, but it literally is. But I want to thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today, and I will see you guys in my next video or next Taylor Swift Tuesday. Bye.